Peace, y'all. It's your girl, Shara the Goddess, and I'm back with another video. I'm about to play this clip by the infamous Dr. Phil Valentine, y'all. So let's just sit back, relax, and see what he about to say. And of course, when he done speaking, I will be giving y'all my thoughts and my input on it. So let me go ahead and play this.
So the last thing that you do is defend information. You don't defend information. You don't need to defend. You don't need to defend reality. You don't need to defend truth. So by going along and trying to recruit people into a truth, you will find that the more you hold on to it, the less sure you'll become as you grow older. Because truly, once you hold on to a dogma as truth, everything will resist you, and you will find your life being set up to prove your point. I've long since stopped trying to prove my point. All I do is lay the facts out, and through my ability to let the facts speak for themselves and interpret it without a biased mind and with a metaphysical eye, the first eye, then I don't get caught up in the dogmas or interpretations of other people.
All right, y'all. So y'all heard Dr. Phil. You know, that was some brilliant information that he just dropped. Yeah, y'all gotta say that I totally agree with what he was talking about on that particular clip. How he was saying it's no need to try to defend information, or it's no need to try to recruit people to, you know, to get down with the information that you be talking about or the information that you know. And when I'm talking about information, y'all know I'm talking about this whole awakening stuff, you know, spirituality, the quote unquote woke new age information that they like to say that, you know, we promote. And when I say we, I'm talking about us 93 gods. You know, they don't really let me say this. The system, the Babylon system, is not down with this type of lifestyle or this information, you know, us awakening to remembering that we are the gods of this universe, us 93 beings. So a lot of times, and even for myself, let me say this, especially in the beginning of my awakening, I used to love to recruit people, other 93 beings, you know, other friends and family, and, you know, just people who, you know, who I thought needed to know this information. So what I came to realize is a lot of the time, you know, people wasn't feeling it. Number one, because it's so brand new to the mind, where in actuality is not brand new. All it is just now our memories are coming back online. This is why we're in the age of Aquarius. You know, all truth is being revealed. You know, the dormant DEA that's inside of us, 93 gods, is awakening. This is why we gravitated towards this whole consciousness awakening. You know, this is not by coincidence that any of this is happening. So what I come to realize is that it's a process to awakening. And for me in the beginning, you know, I was getting so much information, awakening so much that I felt that it was my duty and obligation to try to wake everybody that I knew up. And like I said, like a lot of people, you know, people would listen, but at the end of the day, like, come on, y'all, people wasn't believing, you know, when I talked about how we are the gods of this universe. You know, come on now, I'm talking about reptilian, like, come on now, that type of information sounds wild and crazy to a sleep individual. So in the beginning, I used to try to just wake people up and I would put the facts out there. It ain't like I wouldn't come with the proof on stuff. I would put the facts out there. And like I said, people would just hear it. But in my mind, I knew they really wasn't receiving the information, because y'all know it's a difference between, you know, when you're hearing somebody talk and when you really are, you know, really getting what they're saying. So for me, in my experience, you know, I've been let that go. I've been stopped trying to recruit other so-called black people, trying to wake them up, because you got to think about it. you presenting all of this brand new information, this great information, but they are still tied to the matrix. They are still tied to Babylon. So it's like it became like a war. So, and what I mean when I say it became a war is like I'm defending, this information, the true information, but they're going to have to defend the Babylon system. They're going to have to defend the matrix. They're going to have to defend their God, which is, y'all already know who the God of the matrix is, who the God of Babylon is, Lucifer. Whether people want to believe it or not, it's the truth. So me, it's like I made a video a while back when you don't want to cast, your jewels onto the sheep, basically. You don't want to cast your greatness. You don't want to give all your goods and all of your knowledge away, and it's landing on dead ears. So, me trying to recruit people, I don't do that anymore. And I would recommend you not to do that. Like I always say, this is end game. Either you know or you don't know. Either you're in or you're out, but that's just where we're at in this particular portion of, the grand awakening, the grand shift. So yeah, y'all, like, it's pointless to try to wake anybody up. I always say, if you encounter another non-ether being and they look like they're a little bit interested, they look like they want to know more, then of course you can still sprinkle knowledge and, put them up on game. But I'm talking about those straight bots. You can't wake nobody up. You can't wake nobody who ain't trying to hear what you got. You can't wake them up. And I also put it out there before in another video, plenty of videos, that you got to know majority of these people that aren't even real people. Majority of the people in your life are NPCs, meaning non-player characters, meaning they're just holographic projections of the AI matrix, or either they're holographic projections of your own subconscious mind, meaning just the same way you go to sleep at night and you have dreams and your mind is projecting all of those people in your dreams, your subconscious mind is also doing that in this 3D reality. So a lot of these people can't be woken up because they're not even real people. And that's going to be, I don't know. I don't even know where a lot of y'all stand when it comes to even that type of information. Like, the more and more you go down this rabbit hole, the more stranger life becomes. This shit sounds like some made up fantasy shit that I just said. Like, people not real. Come on, y'all. That's not normal talking. So you're going to have to break through those barriers and understand where you're at in this whole simulation game overall anyway. So yeah, y'all, just want to say that. But also when he was talking about, just trying to prove your information. Come on, prove information. Real truth don't have to be proven. The facts is the facts. The truth is the truth. So it's like, and that's something else I had to learn for myself, trying to prove a point. You got to think about it. Like, we've been in a reptilian, low vibrational, demonic system. So it's like, us being a true God, it's like, come on now, the devil is never going to validate your information. So it's like a lot of times for us so-called star seeds and gods out here, we a lot of times get caught up in trying to prove a point, putting the facts out there. But come on, y'all, the truth is the truth. It's like, so what I learned to do now is, like Dr. Phil said, I put the facts out there and I keep it moving. Either you're going to gravitate towards it, either you're going to, intertwine with it and stand on business with it, or, you're going to do the opposite. So for me, I don't try to prove points to nobody no more, even when it comes to, just us knowing that. Because, y'all, look, even me calling us non-ether beings, calling us gods, there's a lot of so-called black people out there. They get heated when you say that. Like, they really feel the way, like they really try to come for you when you say that. Like, and I get it, I get it. Like, how can you to make a claim like that? That's such a bold statement, because there's a lot of questions that pop up, a lot of so-called things, because you got to understand, a lot of people are still stuck in the matrix. A lot of so-called I'm gonna say some of these people are still